Hey, this is AllOne. This is Spontaneous Sundays with AllOne, episode 25. Amazingly, somehow we've been doing this, or I've been doing this, and you've been hopefully joining me for half a year now, every week. So if you've been watching, thanks so much. If you haven't been, hope you enjoy it. There's plenty, obviously, to listen to from this year. Please subscribe, like, comment, share. Let me know what you liked, little moments that worked, questions you have about improvising, or suggestions you have about future episodes and what I could do. Admittedly, I started recording this episode already, and my battery in my GoPro died. So I have a little familiarity with this first instrumental here. It's a dude from Tokyo, Japan, called BROCKBEATS, and I just discovered him today. And hopefully you like him. From the little bit that I heard while I was freestyling for like a minute or so, I really dug the instrumental, and it's pretty incredible. Also, the album art is dope. And as always, you could check out the links for this music in the description. The album's called Lunchtime Sleeps. So everything from here on out is improvised and just completely off the top of my head, off the dome, etc. So just let's exercise some creative freedom and exercise some ghosts and some haunting things if we can. Let's put some beats on. Just gotta move the computer to get the sound coming in. See if I can move the computer. Maybe I can use it to try to move to the future. Like, that would be a pleasure. Go on a new adventure. You could see me with Ray Bradbury in the Toynbee Vector. Am I toying with my thoughts forever? Yes, sir. Of course, it was the most pleasure gesture. Yes, sir. I am the gesture. I am the jester. As may I suggest, please, I just be notified if you see me try to go to die, flowing eye down the river Styx. What kind of gift is this? What is this? I am just an idiot trying to prove that he's not innocent, and innocent is the name of the beat. Now, last time that I freed on this, check came up and I said, check please, and started to reference these as if to show y'all this is definitely something I freestyled. So I used all of the prompts. I could do whatever I want in this moment if I stomp it down. Watch stomp right now, cause it's a garbage pile, and I'm just trying to assemble it to music. Yes, it is so fluid, but sometimes it is not. Sometimes I feel like I'm a robot. It's the robotics, and I feel like all of these sonic hedgehog schemes that are happening like Dr. Robotnik. I can't sleep. Why? Cause I'm off it. I'm nauseous. My soma is somewhere else, and so what? It's okay, it's my lunchtime sleeps. It is the one time that this dumb guy just might dream. Okay, yes, it's crunch time, just might peak. I just might see whatever y'all just might seek. I said one time a week I do one of these frees, and I'm moving out off to the mountains and sea. I see the summits I could sometimes lift to. Watch, this is something that I gift you. Never look a gift horse in the mouth, because he is a Trojan that is made out of giving tree wood that is broken up. Watch as I sewn it shut, sew my eyes like it was a Saw film. Funny, cause if you sewn your eyes you saw less. Yeah, I'm soulless, and sometimes I hope that I could flow down the river Styx where you showed us. Are you listening? Maybe if you're not innocent, because you were ignorant of everything I ever said, and that's okay. I'm not one of those guys to say I'm heaven sent, but if you thought I was, then this is something you should never get. The pleasure center, centered on pleasure, not even as stoic the way that I want to measure the pain that I experience. The beat's called Lazy Fellow. Is that? Oh, Lazy Fellow. Check it. Yeah, lazy fellow, lunchtime sleeps. I may be mellow, yeah, maybe I could sometimes creep along. Watch me, watch what I reap. Maybe I could plant a little kind of seed I see. Seamlessly, I could see these dreams try to stitch together whichever the weather would happen. I don't know. I wear a new sweater or jacket, a polo. Yeah, maybe because it's so cold and so froze. I'm a lazy fellow, that's okay. You know we're all yellow out here, yellow bellied. You know we saw the swallow, it was flying, shot another arrow from the cupid that was dying to see. I'm not saying that there was an infanticide on a cherub's eyes and with the giant wings, kinda like he was Hermes. And that cupid looked at me like, yo, you can't hurt me, serve me. No, I said I can't serve you, I'm way too lazy, I got a curfew and I've got to go hang back. Plus it's not my virtue to help you when you slang raps that ain't rap too tight or you're too close. I'm not sure if you could even hear where these beats go because they're pretty low. Maybe I should adjust the volume, but I am not sure I can, so sorry to all you. If you can't hear the beats that are happening, they're so nice, they are just so mellow, just like this very lazy fellow. Sometimes I felt low, like I had fell down some stairs, hide inside of my shell though. Watch as I feel like maybe hell froze or the pigs flew, and I felt fallow to you. Hello, you could call me fellow to you. I remember Dimitri Martin said that no one says fellow when you're inside of bad news no one gets up to. You never hear like, yo, this fellow one time he went and killed another fellow. So inside of that line I try to explain to you something that I saw in a stand-up. I guess maybe that I can, but does that mean that I'm mad dumb? No, it also means that I'm not throwing a tantrum. It's kind of random the way that these beats trip, and that's kind of cool. I'm doing it in tandem while I think quick. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like a nitwit, and I don't want to nitpick, but that's okay. I get quick draw, McGraw, shoot down, get off, get up, get raw. Maybe I could get y'all, get sawed off the shotgun. I got one, a pop gun when I was a kid, and my pop had one. Wow, I feel like, oh, nice. This moment, this beat's called. Hey, what's happened? What's happened? I don't remember, I don't even know to reminisce. I'm not sure if I could ever just forget all this. I have a really hard time, I cannot recollect. I'm not sure if I don't remember, can I recommend? I recommended something else to change up. Maybe you could see me along. I'm a strange one, take a lot of space, but I'm a space cadet with my space, but flying in space. Okay, today was saved. You could see me, I was born in '88. I know that my mind may be crazed. That's okay, there are lines that I maybe crave, but that's okay, it's all gravy, babe. Takeaway, what's the takeaway? What's the hot topic? I don't know, like a couple goth kids. I don't know if I'm a skater or a writer or a poet or a singer or someone else entirely different. I just see whatever that canvas is, if it's loose leaf or if it is a microphone, then Bruce P attacks it. No, I'm just kidding, I make love to it. And then it says, what happened? Did we do it? I said, yeah, we did it, we done did it, we done it. We made it for something, we made something. We made it, it was sumptuous, it was scrumptious, miss little canvas. You'll be happy when you see how vast it is. Never am I plastic with it, I am always that exquisite. You should see it's then I pass the limits of anyone else's expectations, and I take it to a whole new place when I say, what in tarnation, like I'm Yosemite Sam. I know, yeah, sometimes it's the summer of Sam, it's the tremolo, meaning the voice is getting shaky, but it's getting hella low. Yeah, I'm feeling like I am just on a telephone, cause I am never getting the story right. It's story night, okay, I got a story to tell. I should tell you it might be boring as hell, but if you also have a story as well, then you can hear it for a second, like Stephen King's breathing method, and we all get together just to tell a narrative. Oh, you don't really have one to give, it makes sense. I'm only really talking to a GoPro. And I have a friend, Renee, he goes by Oh No. And oh no, not for a second do I call out people. I hang out, I feel we're all equal. I'm impressed when anyone expresses their self. Whatever express meant, I get it as well. Test it for a second in hell. I could stand a second in hell. If the flames bubble me up like they bubble my skin, I just try to cover up nothing of what's within. I try to let it all thunder and rumble just like the clouds were louder. Let it make it louder. Yeah, that's what the ground serves and the ground shakes. It all surrounds us through the surface. Yeah, I seen the circuits. Open up the skin, I've got an exoskeleton, but also I can see what is within. You can see all of the circuitry and all the little buttons. Everything I saw, I try to avoid self-destruction. That's okay, cause I also pulled the lever. It helps me to escape when I'm doing something clever. When I occupy my mind, it's like I occupied it like it's Wall Street. Why? Because my values, they are all heaped inside all of my little tiny ink blots. I think thoughts, it feels so golden like it was Gringotts. Which is happening? No, I mean which is happening, like in Hogwarts. Watch those. Yeah, I watch Thor and I actually like it. I like Dark World, it's one of my favorite, and y'all have invited. Maybe we can go see Ragnarok together. I pulled the sword from the stone, that's the Ragnarok together. I feel ragged, I feel a little like I'm in a dragnet. Not really like a drag queen, that's okay though. I don't care what that means. If it means that I'm just wearing a mask and that scheme, that's me. Who cares? I had to team up with the thoughts that were happening and what I dream of. It means that I get into a costume or masquerade. I don't even care if your thoughts of a mask is played. I had to raid my thoughts, read the riot act, and feeling fine in fact. Yeah, I wonder if I'll collapse. My mind is trapped inside of my mind, in fact, like it's a giant. And I might just snap, I might collapse. In broad daylight, I talk, they might understand that I'm strange, like it's straight like manifesto. As a matter of fact, you're magnificent. I confess though, I might have had to fess up just to I used to have grip tape from Jessup. I used to make lots of burgers and really only use ketchup. Yeah, but then I learned to be a chef. So if you want to come over, I'll show you what you get. I could send you the menu in a PDF, and next thing you know, we're going through the eating steps. Yeah, you could call the EMT, or maybe you could tell me that you feel empty, or maybe you could tell me someone you envy, but that's cool. I don't want to be the one that hurts you or attacks you, even by proxy, even by the prospect of me talking. Went to Prospect Park, don't remember too much. Earlier this week, I missed Go Skating Day. Used to go into NYC and skateboard with all of my little team or my little buddies. These days, they'd call it a squad. These days, I'd skate real hard. It always was, but I liked it for the individuality and the creativity. Because most of the time, whenever I was involved on something in a team, I just felt like, yo, this isn't me. A lot of things were exposed externally, imposed. Whoops, a little uncertain me. But that's exactly right, that's why I'm not in a crew. Because if I screw up, it's all on me. That's okay, I do. Whatever I do, I'm here with you, you and I. You can see the view, you can see how I beautify. What kind of clue do I have? I'm not sure. Maybe just a game on a board. Say that you're bored, I'm sorry, then we'll change up the score. Literally, we'll change up the score. Not saying that we'll score, I'm saying that if maybe you're bored, you might want to drowse, like the name of this beat that comes on while I'm spewing words out my mouth. Gotta get my ass off the couch, or maybe I should change my posture up and never slouch. Yeah, I kept in touch, maybe had to rendezvous. I'm really happy that you came on, I could talk to you on the tube. Sometimes I'm like, yo, am I Bruce? Yeah, and also I'm a boo. I'm feeling silly, I'm feeling like I'm Scooby-Doo, trying to find a clue. Or maybe I was trying to find you, and you were my muse. I feel like I use that word way too often, but too few times do we actually pursue those. Too few times do we have thoughts and then peruse those. Yeah, I know, yeah, I knew those. I got these cool flows, who knows? I've gotta change the rhyme scheme in a matter of seconds. I had to recommend it, I had to get it, I had to know that for a second I needed to alter it. Yeah, like I was praying to the God of creativity on the altar quick. Had to top it like a halter quick. Had to maybe try to get on my alcoholic binge, cause I'm drinking in these bars while I'm spitting all these bars. You'll be drinking in these bars, yeah. I wrote my deep dive poem in April. That's the one that's after March, and today I transcribed it because it got published. That made me feel cool. So that's what I meant when I said I'm sinking in some tar. I'm writing way too much and the ink is getting large cause my hand is getting clutched like I'm getting older. I'm nearly 30. The more I'm writing, the more I'm getting cramped and it's hurting. But that's okay, I'm never feeling like I am worthy. I gotta grab a lamp from above me and maybe burn these candles, or maybe these wicks to get through hurricanes. Whenever these words I say come out like a spurring rain, pouring rain, like in Glengarry. Sometimes when I think it gets scary, people ask me why am I a dictionary? I'm not. I say, show me the picture very quickly. Song's called Believe Me. I like these beats a lot. BROCKBEATS. BROCKBEATS. The album's called Lunchtime Sleeps. That's cool. I am interested. I think this guy's neat. Maybe I could look it up, or maybe I should have a seat. Oh wait, I'm already sitting. What is happening to me? I am happy that we meet. I am happy that we're here. I have given you my heart. I've given you my soul. I have given you a start, and I've given you my goals. I hope that you do believe me. I hope that you don't deceive me. I hope that you never leave me. I've given you my heart, and it really wasn't easy. You are the person with who I am teaming. I hope that you do believe me. I hope that when I've given you my heart and you switch it into start, in an instant we can spark something different in a large thought. And it feels like we're picturing some art, like some Pictionary. Earlier I said the dictionary. Watch me. Believe me, I know this is improv. I've given you my heart, and I've given you some hip-hop. I've given you this, and I never know how to switch off. I hope that you do believe me whenever I would never get lost. I hope you do believe me. Wait, I'm lying. Every time I'm driving, I'm getting lost. I'm sorry, it's awkward. Yeah, I've given you my heart, though. It's all that I can offer. I hope that you believe me. I hope that you could see these things that I'm conceiving are exactly for you, and that's why we are making love. That this is some stuff that I am making up. But if you like it, it's because I'm using painting brushes, and I'm trying to show you that I maybe crushed a bunch of pieces together, a bunch of hues and tints. Maybe this is some useless music. If you like it, then it isn't, and that means I'm not singing that useless shit. I'm just saying that I gave you a gift, and I'm happy because the gift is so intrinsic. I'm trying to rap and even listen. The morning I am lonely. Hopefully you don't find it boring whenever I am flowing. Yeah, finding Nemo, and now we're finding Dory. I really like Nemo when Alan Moore was unmooring his thoughts in a ship to the sea. I did it differently, and I hope I'm someone in which that you believe. This beat's called Probably. I feel like a goblin. I am probably cobbling a bunch of things together like the cobblestones. And that's a bunch of stepping stones when I'm walking home. You can find it. Yeah, I am like a constant home, constantly alone. I am constantly finding a way that I could hone my gift. Maybe I could find a new tone. I guess, I hope I skip it all. Maybe because I'm happy in the wheat fields. You should see me while I see it with a team heals. While my team heals, I see that my seat feels. Oh, as I walk up, all to the crop circles. Fly to the sky, I am the eye, I am the apple in the eye, pie in the sky. I can try to grab it while I try to grab a gift while I'm shooting for the stars, and I hit the moon eclipsed. Eat the clips, whoops, my bad. When I'm singing this, I am even seasoned quick. I don't know, am I Caesar? Yes, why? Because I know how to talk to y'all. I'm Caesar because I know how to talk to these dogs. But I'm It's ringing a bell like I am Pavlov. Whoops, that's funny, like I meant that I was that dog, yeah. But it's like a gun whenever it blares, like Chekhov. In the beginning I'm aware, like I mentioned it in the beginning and it came up later. Yeah, like I said earlier, I was a skater. What I mean now is that I'm always on the grind. No, I'm just kidding, but I am rolling and it's fine. Well, being a skater totally changed my mind. It made me see architecture for something creative. It was incredible. Always loved skating. Even now, even though I don't act like I hate it, but I definitely don't do it as much. And that's weird because I guess that I'm kind of losing touch. But I do it for the music and I'm busy with that. As long as I'm doing love, then it's cool because it's rap. Honest rap. Speaking of love, I think this one's going to be the last one I do, track 9. It's called In My Love.
What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk is I'ma get you drunk. All that junk is I'ma make you scream. All that junk is I'ma get
Wow.
with all that junk is I'ma make check it out.
What am I gonna do with all this junk inside of my head? I gotta make it into something crushed. I gotta make it into some gunk and make it into someone. Make it into a Gundam, jump into the mech. Maybe I could fly up to the mega disrespect, like mega disrespect, like a megalodon shark. But now I'm in the mech, so I'm ready to just spar. Watch with the lady lumps. Oh my god, it's crazy, son. It was great enough, but it was strange and fucked. I wasn't sure if I could say some stuff to this girl, so I just maybe shrugged. I said, I got a crush, but I probably shouldn't mention it. Felt really awkward, didn't give her my digits, kid. Yeah, that's obvious, because I'm way too weird. I don't want to do that. What should I say here? What you gonna do with all those beats, that all those bumps, and all those things that you might just love? I might just change it and make it slay it enough. Oh, okay. That was... Oh my gosh. This one's called Summer End. This summer's really nice. I remember being a kid back in the day. We'd go into the sump, hang out in the sump in the summer. In the winter we would sled there. But I am talking about the times we would go and we would find lots of plants. We would use pocket watches and kill ants. By pocket watches, I actually meant pocket knives. Yeah, that was strange. We felt like it was summer all our lives. We would go to New Field next door, climb up to the cherry trees and you could get yours. Or we would collect boysenberries in buckets and go home and feel like we were so loved and we loved it. Yeah, and we felt like we were lucky, and it was true we were, and the days were so sunny. We'd call up all of our buddies and get our skateboards and we just start jumping. What you gonna do with all those curbs and all those days that were not disturbed by any kind of thing like twitching nerves or the rent that you paid or the way that you weave in your words whenever you're making a song? Yeah, those days we were playing along, and it was plain, it was strong, it was obvious. The connections that we had with our friends, we were sloppiest. We would wait for the ice cream man and we would go get warheads. That was a nice dream and I'm happy. And it was all sour, felt it on the tongue. We would skateboard for hours. Yeah, we'd go to the homes that were ours. We'd have slumber parties back in the summer. Hardly ever felt like we were stressed or anything. Just felt like, sure, felt like it was everything. Or to quote Michael Chavon, we felt like we were forever. Finally, for a minute, we could even measure somewhere on a metric. Somewhere we were getting tricked. But somewhere along the way we grew. Wasn't sure how to think of that. Yeah, we knew. I climbed into trees like I am Groot. It felt like an end. Felt like the summer would never ever end. But now my posture's all bent. Now I'm not innocent. And in a sense, now I'm feeling really spent. Speaking of summer end, that's the end of this Spontaneous Sundays. Thanks for watching. That was kind of a fun journey. Again, please subscribe, like, share it, and definitely comment below with your thoughts, with your suggestions, with your questions, and any way that I could make this a better thing or a better experience for you guys, or any better way I could possibly learn how to improvise better or change it up to make it more interesting. Like I said, I got some guests coming up in the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much, as always, for your attention, your ears, your eyes, your hearts. I am your friend, AllOne. Please reach out. Thanks so much.